Casey Cameron, and today we'll be doing a Q&A, and you guys asked me a lot of questions, so I'm going to be answering it. Alright, so the first question. What made you want to become an actor? What made me want to become an actor? I would say watching other people perform, going to other plays. One of my first plays I went to with my school, and seeing that and like seeing those people on stage. I think the first play was Frozen, I think so. And seeing that on Broadway and like visualizing it, and like I was like, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. But before all of that, I was like, I wanted to become a police officer and like fight crime and do all of that stuff. That was like when I was around like 7, 8, and yeah, stuff happened. And how does it feel now looking back at where you first started? Now looking back, I would say I grew a lot. I would say I grew a lot because I think a couple of days ago, I recently like looked back at my first audition, and it was like, yeah. And looking back at that to my first audition, and then looking back now, like currently, it's like I grew tremendously, and like, yeah. What do you do to get over your audition nerves? What do I do to get over my audition nerves? I feel like you won't have nerves if you're prepared. I mean, you will have nerves, obviously, but like if you're prepared and like you're ready to go. For example, I had not my first audition, but like I had a recent audition I did. It was for my school play, and it was like, oh, you have to do a monologue or like do a scene, and I did a monologue that I rehearsed. I did a couple of years ago. I posted on my Instagram. Make sure you check that out. And I feel like everybody in the room was nervous. They was like, oh my god, I'm so nervous. I can't wait to do this. And me, I'm just sitting there like, I already rehearsed. I already got my feedback. I already did this. I already did that. I'm ready to go. And once I got up there, I feel like that was one of my best performances I ever did in my life. And it was just me, and I don't know, it was crazy. If you're an actor, you know. If you're an actor, you know. It's like you and like your acting, it's just crazy. But like, yeah, if you're prepared, I would say your audition nerves will go, and like, yeah, just be prepared, because you never know when the audition will come. Who's your favorite actor? My favorite actor is Morgan Freeman, and my favorite actress is Viola Davis, because I like how they're free to communicate, they're free to tap into the character, and it's not hard to tap into your character. If you're like a good actor, it's not hard to tap in and like perform, if you understand. It's just crazy. When is your birthday? My birthday is February 2nd, 2000. Where do you want to travel to? Where do I want to travel to? I've been a lot of places, so it's like, I would say Tokyo or Paris. Yeah, I'll say Tokyo or Paris, because Tokyo, it has a lot of lights and a lot of people walking around. Like New York City, for example. I live in New York City right now, so it's like a lot of people travel here, and they take pictures because of the lights and because of the people that walk around and stuff like that. So I always visit Tokyo and to see how it is. How do you memorize more than one script? How do I memorize more than one script? I'll make a video on that, but how do I memorize more than one script? I have an acting coach, and she's amazing. Shout out to Jossie Harris. I'll try to leave her link and everything on the top, or like show you who she is and stuff like that. But shout out to her. She helps me with auditioning and memorization and building the character. Actually, like making yourself the character. And I feel like that's one hard thing, like battling between like your emotions and the character's emotions. And it's like you want to like you want to become, everybody wants to become like an amazing actor, but it's hard to like tap in between yourself, your thoughts, and the character's thoughts. So it's like, having her, she's amazing. Yeah. But I'll make a video on that too. How to memorize everything. And how do you cry on cue? How do I cry on cue? That's a good question. How do I cry on cue? It's similar to like the memorization thing. If you like memorize your lines and you know what you're going to say before you say it. Like for me, right now, right this moment, I'm saying stuff that, right now at this moment, I'm saying like stuff that I know. Okay. Right now, at this moment, I'm saying stuff that I didn't know. Woo! I can't talk right now, okay? How do I cry on cue? Memorization, as I said, memorization, and continue to memorize your lines, and preparation, as I mentioned before, preparation and being able to memorize your lines and stuff like that. That will come a long way. And once you're able to memorize your lines and be prepared and stuff like that, I feel like that crying on cue stuff will come along the way, because you're embodying the character, and once you embody the character, you know the character's history, their life, and stuff like that. I feel like the tears will naturally fall because you're the character. You're the character. Yeah, you know what's up with it. Yeah. What did you want to be when you were younger? What did I want to be when I was younger? I wanted to be a police officer, but like a lot of stuff happened. As I mentioned before, I wanted to be a police officer, but like during that time, there was a lot of stuff happening. And yeah, I wanted to be a police officer, I wanted to be a firefighter, I wanted to be a lawyer, a lot. But now, acting is my thing right now. And forever. What sports do you want to play? What sports do I play? I play football, basketball. I feel like watching basketball, I feel like football is more easy. But like, visually watching basketball and playing basketball is amazing, but like football is great, but how could I say it? Football, I would say football. I feel like I will most likely become a football player before a basketball player, because like I'm fast. If you didn't know, but I'm fast. But yeah, football and basketball. What keeps you motivated to continue acting? What keeps me motivated? Watching my growth. I would say watching my growth from my first audition, from the first time I ever auditioned to now, seeing my growth from that to that, and yeah, and watching other actors, watching other auditions. That helps a lot. That motivates me like to be better, to like learn from their mistakes and like be better. Cause when I watch movies, some people like when they watch movies with me, I'm like, oh, that's fake. They should have never did that. Why do they have that in the screen? But I criticize other people, and then I have that and put that into my own work, if that makes sense. I'll add that and put that into my own work, and then I'll build from that. Yeah, that's one of the main reasons I want to become an acting coach, because I'm gonna make my own school and like help other actors become bigger and better. And yeah. The next question is, do you have representation? And if so, how did you get them? I'll make a video on this, but yeah, I have representation. Her name is Sherry Kane, and I feel like a lot of representation, well, I have a manager, her name is Sherry Kane, but I feel like a lot of managers or agents, they won't give you feedback. They'll just be like, here's your audition. And once you do your audition, they're like, okay, go, next. If you understand, I feel like a lot of managers, I heard a lot of managers do that. They'll say, sorry, wait, my phone. I feel like a lot of managers, they will just be like, here, we're giving you audition, you have to self-tape, you do this, blah, 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 blah. And then once they give you it, and then you send it off to them, they'll just be like, here, next. You understand? But my manager, I feel like my manager, if I send in my audition to her so she can send it to the casting directors, she'll be like, hey, can you correct this? Can you do this? Can you add more drama? Can you do less? Can you add more comedy? Can you do less? And stuff like that. She'll correct me and stuff like that. I feel like that's the main reason why I love her, because she'll correct you. Before you send it in, before you do anything, she'll correct you. And then she'll say, hey, I know the casting director is not going to like this, so can you do this instead of doing that? And yeah. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? 5 years, I'll be... How old will I be? Ooh, I'll be 25 years. Dang, I feel old. 25 years? 20 in 5 years. Okay. But yeah, in 5 years, I would say I'll see myself as a billionaire. I see myself in a whole different level. Like, I'll see myself in like a whole different, like many different films, many different TV shows. But I also see myself like people looking up to me and like, hey, that's who I want to become. Like for example, some people look up to Michael B. Jordan or like Ariana Grande or many other different people. But I feel like I would want younger people to look up to me and say, hey, that's what I want to become. I want to be stuff like that. I want to be other people's role model. And I want to build my brand. I want to build a whole different level of business, and I want to create different things and stuff like that. I want to have brands that's named after me. And yeah. What show or movie would you want to be in? What show or movie would I want to be in? That's a good question. What show or movie? I feel like Creed. That's a good movie. I say Creed. Yeah, back to this. I'll say a movie or show I would want to be in is Project Power. If you didn't watch it, it's with Jamie Foxx, and yeah, I would say Project Power, Creed, a couple of other movies that I would love to be in, and shows. I would say When They See Us. That's one of the movies that motivate me to continue acting, because When They See Us, just go watch it, you'll see. It's crazy acting in there. But When They See Us, I would say that motivated me. And if I could audition for that show, I would love to be in it, as I say. What type of actor are you? What type of actor are you? I would say, I feel like I'm mainly dramatic, because I feel like dramatic is my main source, if that makes sense. If I'm going for like a monologue or like any scenes, I feel like dramatic monologues or dramatic scenes, it helps me. I don't know. That's the type of actor I am. But I would love to do. I'm in comedy too. I mix it up. Between drama and comedy. But like, I mainly do drama. I'm mainly dramatic acting, I would say. How old were you when you first started acting? How old was I when I first started acting? I would say I was about 7 years old. I first started acting with my aunt. She created a play, and ever since then, at first, I'm gonna be honest, I was a kid. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just sitting there playing around. I thought it was like, you're just sitting there playing with your friends, you're just talking and stuff like that. But like, as I got older, as I learned more, I was in acting class. Well, not acting class, but like, my aunt took me to her acting class, and I was just seeing them act and stuff like that. And I actually built more, and I learned more from that. And that's when I actually learned, hey, this is what I want to do. I want to be an actor, and hey, I'm going for it. What actor would you like to act with? I would like to act with a lot. I would say the first one is Michael B. Jordan. I would say Morgan Freeman, Denzel Washington, and Viola Davis. There's a lot of actors I would love to act with. Mainly because of, I would say, for me, acting with someone that has the same passion, that has the same drive, and like they're a good actor, they know how to chronicle, they know how to memorize, they know how to do stuff like that. And acting with them personally, I feel like that builds chemistry, that builds a lot of stuff. And like chemistry is number one. If you're an actor, you know that chemistry is the main thing that helps with scenes. If you're in a script, like if you're in a scene with somebody and you have great chemistry with them, that's gonna build a long way. So like if you book a role in a movie or film, this is for my actors. If you book a role or a TV or film, make sure you build chemistry with your cast or crew. That's the main thing. Build chemistry with your cast or crew. Get to know them. Get to know what their flaws are, the pros, cons, and stuff like that. But yeah, chemistry. Last but not least, who's your favorite actress? My favorite actress is Viola Davis. Mainly because I like how she's able to tap in between her dramatic, like heavy dramatic, between she's more relaxed. If you understand what I'm saying. Heavy dramatic mean like Fences. Fences is like a heavy dramatic movie. And I like how she did it. I like what she did with that movie. And I feel like she was more, her and Denzel, they had chemistry, as you could see. Her and Denzel, Her and Denzel had amazing chemistry together. And I would say, yeah, seeing her and battling between like heavy dramatic and more relaxed and chill, yeah, I could relate to that because I could go heavy dramatic and then I could go easy and then I'll try to go like comedy and stuff like that. But like, yeah, my favorite actress is Viola Davis. My favorite actor is Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman, as I said before, and Michael B. Jordan and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me other video ideas that you want to see from me. Tell me if you want to see videos every week, daily, anything. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you liked about the video. And the favorite part of it about your video. Tell me what you liked about the video. And yeah, comment, like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we're out.